Welcome to Exhibitor Lounge, sponsored by ExhibitEdge.com. I'm your host and your trade show mixologist, Michael Gray. Here each week you receive simple, practical, and proven tips to improve your trade show marketing strategy and get better results while maximizing your budget. All right, so last week I mentioned that we would look at a few ways we were able to maximize our show budget with some direct cost savings associated with the Exhibitor Live show. Now, of course, there are some things you can't do anything about. For us, it was basically only the booth space fee. Now, in a previous episode, I did talk about co-oping your booth space, which means sharing the booth space with another company. But you do need to follow show rules. All right, so here are some of the ways we saved on show costs. All right, number one, drayage. Everything was boxed in-house and consolidated on 2 skids that were very square and forkliftable, if that's a word. All right, 2 scoops and done. So no special handling fees, which can add 30% to the cost of drayage. Now, we also brought the shipment in on Friday morning to get straight time drayage. Now, we also shipped using a padded van, so there was no waiting time or dimensional weight charges. All right, number 2, hotel costs. Now, the show hotel rates were much higher than the hotel next door. By staying at the Luxor Hotel, we were able to cut the hotel costs in half. Now, of course, we know from experience that there's an inside walkway from the Luxor to the Mandalay Bay Hotel where the show is located. There was only a 15-minute walk to the show floor. Hey, a little exercise saved $1,000 in hotel costs. Oh yeah, we also needed only 1 hotel room for the booth staff, since the 2 people working the exhibit happened to be, well, me and the owner of Exhibit Edge, Bev Gray, who's also my wife. Well, that was a bonus in cost savings. and TMI? All right, hey, what happens in Vegas, right? All right, moving on to number 3. Electrical costs were greatly reduced by just ordering 1 20-amp outlet behind the exhibit. And we were able to run the electrical up the sides of the exhibit, over the carpet, so no additional labor was required, saving about $400. And number 4, we also shipped the shot glass giveaways direct to the Luxor Hotel and did not add them to the shipping pallets. Now, this one is a little tricky, so let's go into some detail. The show glasses came from a manufacturer in Florida, so we had to incur a shipping cost to get them to our place in Virginia. Now, the cost was literally the same to have them shipped to Las Vegas, so we sent them directly to the hotel to save an extra shipping cost from Virginia to the show site. Now, granted, by using a padded van, the cost to ship to the show site would have been somewhat insignificant, but the drayage cost for the extra 360 pounds would have added 400 pounds of extra drayage, which translates into about $380 in additional costs. Now, yes, we had to pay a hotel receiving fee of about $100, and we had to ship a hand truck and wheel them to the show each day, so that did require some effort. But saving $300 and delivering what we needed each day was fair compensation to us. All right, number 5, and the biggest savings was in the installation and dismantle. Now, basically, knowing the show rules and being full-time employees of the exhibiting company, we were able to set up and dismantle our own exhibit. Now, granted, we do this for a living, so we shipped supplies including tape, stretch wrap, and all the return labels out with the shipment to manage the return. Now, this alone saved over $2,500. Now, in all, we figured that we saved about $5,000 in costs for our 10 by 10 exhibit. Now, Las Vegas is a great city to exhibit in. Not all cities are as exhibitor friendly. It's important to follow the show manual rules and city regulations. Bottom line, By adding a few supplies like stretch wrap and electrical cords and doing a little research in shipping costs and hotel arrangements, you can save a lot of costs. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that we also did red-eye flights back, which kept our ticket prices about half of other daytime flights. Hey, we had a great experience since Bev, the owner of Exhibit Edge, carries an American Express Platinum card. We were able to try out for the first time the new American Express Centurion Lounge at the Las Vegas airport. We spent 9 hours there in total lounge comfort with real hot food, free drinks, and great service. It's amazing if you ever get the chance to try one. Hey, I hear that 2 guests can get in for free. As always, please respond with your questions or comments and let others know about exhibitorlounge.com. We will see you next week. Until then, I'm your host, Michael Gray, telling you, relax in the Exhibitor Lounge.